Start by removing the security plate from the frame. Choose your exhaust port size 8, 10, or 12 inches and slide it into the frame. For applications where you are required to run ducting away from the containment space, install a second exhaust port and attach flexible ducting to create a pass-through. Loosen the thumb screw and remove the security plate from the exhaust port. Using a 3/8 inch nut driver, remove the nuts and separate the two sides of the exhaust port frame. Set aside the side of the frame with bolts attached. Place the exhaust port frame onto the panel in the desired location for the exhaust port. Use masking tape to hold the exhaust port frame in place while you are making the cutout and locations for the smaller holes. The top of the exhaust port is the edge without any holes or bolts. Make sure the exhaust port is oriented correctly for when the panel is standing up before marking the cutout. Using a marker, trace the inside of the exhaust port and the locations of the smaller holes to allow the two sides of the frame to be fastened together through the panel. Using a 3/16 inch wood drill bit, drill out the 5 locations marked previously. Next, cut out the large center hole on the line previously marked. This can be done with a standard utility knife. Be sure to work safely while cutting the panel to avoid injury. Remove the cutout from the panel. Stand the panel up and install it along with the rest of your containment. Starting on the outside of the containment, put the frame into place on the panel, making sure the bolts go through the holes in the panel. Now, from the inside of the containment, put the other side of the exhaust port frame into place on the panel. Put the nuts onto the bolts using a 3/8 inch nut driver to secure the two sides of the exhaust port frame together. The exhaust port is now ready for use. Place the security plate back into the exhaust port or an exhaust plate to connect a filtration device.